Sorry, there's no free candy in my car. I have free Wi-Fi though.
Hey yo, what's up and welcome to another Our Time. Today we're playing Night Drive. You wake up in the backseat of a stranger. I jolted awake to the sound of car engine. The pounding pain in my head started to set in, along with the throbbing in my tied up wrists and ankles. Gargling, I opened up my eyes with a wince. What in the... I cursed under my breath, glancing up to the rearview mirror, my heart pounding in my chest as I locked eyes with the man. The cold stare made me shift my gaze away uncomfortably. Am I a girl or am I a guy? It was a face I could not recognize. A sudden wave of dread washed over me as I realized something horrifying. I couldn't remember a thing. Not my name, not where I was, no memories at all. I felt the warm fluid pricked across my scalp and down to the back of my neck. I looked around frantically, searching for any visible clue to indicate my current location. But the headlights of the vehicle only revealed endless grass and heats stretching into the night, no indication of where I was. With a frustrated groan, I tried to reach up to clutch my throbbing head, only to be stopped by the tight bond around my wrists. How did I end up here? Dazed and disoriented, I knew I needed to do something before it's too late. Kick the driver's seat or take a deep... Ah! You don't even give me time! Where's my mouse? That's crazy, I don't know where my mouse is. The deafening silence between us only heightened the sense of dread and helplessness. I tried to make a sound, but nothing came out with a lump formed in my dry throat. I couldn't even think straight as the constant throttling of the vehicle sharpening the pain in my head. I pressed my back against the seat, cold sweat breaking out across my skin. No, this is bad! Checking violently against the bonds, I choked out the desperate sob. His eyes started to me briefly at the miserable sound I made before looking back at the road with a cold huff. No, I cannot panic. It's the last thing I need right now. It would only make this worse than it already is. I needed to keep it together and I needed to approach him with a clear head. I had to. Slow breaths. Just breathe. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath, trying my best effort to calm the rising pain that was building up inside of me. I cannot take a deep breath. I'm kinda sick now, sorry. Bit by bit, the gnawing dread in my chest began to subside, which only replaced by a wave of confusion. I needed some answers. Why are you doing this? I can't remember anything. What are you going to do with me? I can't remember anything. My head hurts like hell. I managed to grog out. He narrowed his eyes at me through the rear view mirror for a brief moment before turning his attention back to the road. Yeah, sure. I heard a scoff. Clearly, he wasn't convinced. If this is how you're gonna play, I'm telling you right now, it is not going to work. Why are you doing this? Why are you taking me? Who are you? What are you going to do it to me? Who are you? Do we know each other? Is this some kind of sick joke? The guy suddenly raised his voice. No, I hesitated. The disorienting pain in my head served as a constant reminder that I was not in control of the situation. Absently, I squirmed against the strain around my limbs. I mean, I can't even remember who I am. He is in a deep breath, sounded like he's trying to get a hold of himself. I really should have just finished the job back there, so I don't have to deal with this bullshit. Given his reaction, I must have known him before I lost my memory. Huh? Why are you doing this? Why are you taking me? What did you do to me? What are you going to do to me? Why are you taking me? The guy didn't even glance my way as I approached him with a question. The dead silence was telling me maybe I should be more careful with the way I speak to him. What did I tell him? That's a normal ass question. What did you do to me? He clicked his tongue in irritation. A deep frown appeared on his face. I guess I couldn't get much information out of him if I don't approach him with the right words. What are you going to do to me? Shut up! Okay, calm down, buddy. The furrow of his brow deepened as those two words came out of his mouth firmly. He shot a sharp glare at me through the mirror as if I was an unruly child causing a racket on an airplane. The blunt hostility made me shift on the seat. I needed to make sure I choose the right question to ask next. I only have one question, or else he might shut me out completely. Why are you doing this? Why am I doing this? What makes you think you have the right to ask me that question? He snapped. You don't get to play the victim here. Dropping the voice, his eyes darted back to the road. Not until I make you one. A shiver ran down my spine as those words sank in. The sense of unease further settled in my gut. Can you just let me go? Why me? What are you going to do to me? Can you just let me go? I should just... A truck passed by on the opposite side of the road. He suddenly cut himself short with his eyes, started to the side view mirror. No, too messy. He trailed off with this bro forward in annoyance. Ugh, just shut the fuck up! He warned me through gritted teeth. He's really on edge now. I could tell he didn't have much patience left in him. This might be my last chance. Why me then? Why me? Of course you forget about that too. How convenient. I'll show you a quick reminder. He reached up and turned the rear mirror towards me. Is that me? So I'm a guy. I could feel the blood draining from my face as my eyes locked on the reflection. It's the same face I've been staring at the entire time. So I kidnapped myself? It was his face, but it was me. What the? I winced at the sight. The pounding pain in my head was telling me that this was not a dream like I'd hoped. Same eyes, same face. I've never even checked the fingerprints while he was out. Each one matched perfectly. He quickly turned the mirror back and squinted his eyes, looking me up and down. I shifted uncomfortably in the back seat. What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? More of a plea than a question. Something way more desperate than I had intended. It's not about what I'm going to do to you. It's about what you were going to do to me. I'm just trying to make everything right. What have I done? I don't know. He paused, staring off into the distance blankly. You've been stalking me for quite a while now. You think I didn't know that? Do I need to remind you there's a dead body in the truck right now? Did I kill him or did you kill him or her? Didn't wait for me to reply. He went on. Heh, lucky for me, that poor guy showed up in the wrong place at the wrong time. The gravity of his words settled into me, and I was paralyzed by the realization of what he was suggesting. My brain struggled to make sense of it all. No, that's not. Your dirty fingerprints are all over the place. They'll think I killed that guy. Are we the same person? I don't get it. He cut me off abruptly and continued. You can't escape this, no, but I can, because you are gonna help me get out of this fucking mess. His words only added more questions to my already dazed mind. What exactly did he need me for? It didn't take long for me to understand what he meant. After putting the car to a full stop, he came to the back and hauled me out of the car. I fought against the bonds desperately as he dragged me across the rough ground, then to a cliff by the sea. With one rough shove, I gasped and kneeled on the edge. The night air biting into my skin, I shuddered at the cold hard rocks against my knees. He stood behind me, his hand firmly gripping my hair, sharpening the pain in my head. I hissed, easing from the increasing pressure. Any more of those questions? Please don't do this! My voice cracking with tears streaming down my chin. The fact I couldn't see his face only heightened the panic that I was already coursing through my veins. That's not a question, and you know I can let you go. I have no choice. He fell to silence. I could hear the slight trembling exhale from behind me. I don't know how you came to be. Maybe I never will. But no matter what you are, I know I'm the original, and you are nothing more than a mistake that needs to be corrected. Teetering over the precipice, I shut my eyes in despair. It's time for you to go, Noah. And am I dead like that? Noah? I repeated the syllable, feeling a sense of familiarity on my tongue before he gave me the final push. I guess that was my name. It was my name? Ending 3, Noah. Oh, now the main menu has colors. That's interesting. How many endings are there? My eyes further open as I felt a sharp pain in my neck. What in the? I guess I just pulled over and dozed off somehow. I know my neck was sore from the awkward position I fell asleep in. I clutched my neck and slowly rotated it before turning off the engine. Something in the back of my mind made me turn my head around to check the back seat. Oh, I'm the driver now! Right? The backseat of the car was completely spotless. What's happening? No stain, no dirt, nor anything else. Just absolutely spotless. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. Letting out a breath I was holding for way too long, I started the car and drove into the night. Oh. Ending 4, night drive. Wait, what happened there? How did I get an ending like that? So I'm in the car again. Huh? Kick that driver's seat! The amount of blood all over the place already told me everything I needed to know. Things are looking bad for me, really bad. But I'm not going down without a fight! Stop the car! I lashed out, thrusting my bound legs forward, kicking at the driver's seat with every ounce of strength I could muster. What the fuck are you doing? I said stop the fucking car! The car swerved violently at my attempt, careening to the far side of the road as a glare of approaching headlights pierced through the darkness. I felt a strange sense of satisfaction seeing the guy white-knuckle the steering wheel trying to regain control. Before the realization sank in, I was thrown violently off the seat by the force. Everything went black. And I never went back. Last night, a tragic accident occurred on a remote stretch of Cove Street where two individuals in a vehicle tragically lost their lives in a horrific head-on collision with a truck. Emergency responders arrived at the scene and discovered two bodies in the car, while a third was found in the truck. The identities of the victims are still being confirmed, and the cause of the accident is under investigation. Ending 1 accident. I am so confused, what is happening? So we got ending 1, 3 and 4. I think there's only 4 endings. Take a deep breath. How do you get the second ending? Why are you doing this? I think the questions that are asking me are important. I've had enough of this! He suddenly slammed on the brake pedal, bringing the car to a screeching halt in the middle of the road. My body lurched forward at a sudden stop with the rope stuck deeper into my skin. I should be the one who's asking questions, not you! He turned around and I froze. Bro has a gun? I didn't do anything! The metallic click echoed in my ears, cold sweat trickling down my face as I stared into the gleaming barrel, paralyzed. You don't deserve any answer from me! Did he just shoot me? Ending 2, no more answers. Is that it? Are those all the endings? I didn't understand anything that happened in this game, but that was Night Drive. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. We're gonna stay here. Stay good, and of course awesome. Tell me in the comments more games that I should play. Bye.